Nice. Alright, good. Hey everyone, patch 14.12 is now out, and although there is no direct changes that affect the champion, a lot of changes do indirectly affect Kaisa. So let's get right into it. Let's start with the big news of this patch. After 14.11 pretty massive buff on static, Riot is giving another small buff to the item by adding in the build pass a pickaxe and reducing the cost of slingshot by 100. Pickaxe is one of the best components in the game because of the stats you get for the gold you spend. This means that you will have even more comfort while building static. Now sure, it doesn't replace Nukever like before, but compared to Kraken Slayer, static has a way better build pass. Overall, I think right now, static is a really solid first item on Kaisa. Although I still think that Kraken Slayer is a bit better when you can build it, but when you're facing a difficult lane like Caitlyn, Jhin, Senna, or Lux, going for static allows you to get Q Evolution earlier with a stronger build pass. On the other hand, if you face a pretty simple matchup like Vayne, or when you're fed in lane, then Kraken Slayer is still a better option. We are basically going back to how it was before Split 2 started. Okay, next up LDR, it's also getting a build pass change. One of the biggest issues of LDR for years now is that even though the item itself is really good, the build path was horrible, because it only gives you Last Whisper in a cloak and that's it. So until you fully build LDR, you didn't get much power. Now in 14.12, this is changing. Riot is adding a Noon Quiver into the build pass, which allows you to buy extra longsword after Last Whisper, which will give you more power while you build this item. So pretty nice change. Oh, and finally, Voice Staff is also getting buffed. The AP is going from 80 to 90, but that doesn't change much for Kaisa. Because if you're facing tanks, you should still build Crypt Bloom as a third item on AP Kaisa because of the haste it gives. And if you're not facing tanks, then you should go for Voice Staff or Zhonya's 5th. Alright, time for nerfs. There is only one today and it's First Strike. The gold on activation is dropping from 15 gold to 10 gold and the damage from 8% to 7%. The reason why it's getting nerfed is because when you face for example a Sivir, there isn't really a way for you to prevent her poke from hitting you. She has just way too much range with her W. This means that she can easily farm 300 gold by 9 minutes. That's a kill by simply farming, by the way. So although I'm a bit sad about the damage reduction, the gold reduction is totally deserved. And I even think that 10 gold is still too much. For Kaisa though, it doesn't really change much. In solo lanes, if you face a matchup where you're only gonna farm, then First Strike is still the best option. Okay, before we jump with today's gameplay, let's talk about the champions now. A couple matchups have been buffed and nerfed, so let's go to them. First off, Ashe is getting a nerf. Her passive damage is dropping by 5%. Even though it's not the biggest change, she should be a bit weaker in the lane. Next up, Corki, that has been played a lot bot lane recently with Lethality, is also getting a change. His AD and E are getting nerfed and Q getting buffed. This should reduce his poke in lane, making him less annoying, but his mid-game power with Lethality won't change much. Next up, Ezreal is getting a pretty scary buff. AD growth is going up, the ultimate is getting buffed, but the biggest change is the Q-AD ratio getting buffed by 10%. This is funny because the last time Riot tried to buff Ezreal Q-AD ratio, they nerfed it back the patch right after. So we will see what happened this time, but for Kaisa, this doesn't change much. Ezreal remains a pretty easy matchup in lane. And since he goes for Trinity now and not ER, this buff only really matters in mid-game when he gets 2 items. And finally, Nina is also getting buffed, but that doesn't really matter because buffed or not buffed, she's still one of her biggest counters, so still ban her. And finally, let's talk about the Kaisa ADC Tierlist for 14.12. This was the one for 14.11 and this is the one for 14.12. I moved a lot of champions based on their win rate performance versus Kaisa, but overall I dropped Jhin from ban tier because after the 14.11 item nerf, he was way more affected than I thought. And anyway, he's not that hard anymore. Aphelios is also dropped to easy tier since right now he's pretty weak, and finally Zeri is moved up to OK tier since she's pretty strong right now, but it's not a bad matchup for Kaisa. And with that said, enjoy the gameplay and subscribe. Don't, there is a massive wave, like, come on. Nice. Love it. Nice. Oh, come on, really, game? Really? You're gonna ignite it? I'm not getting the kill? That's so sad. Too late, man. Oh my gosh. I'm the bad one. Nice. Oh. Oh, wow. Nice. I live. Let's go. Nice. Oh, come on. Yeah, there is no way for me to escape. I didn't have an escape. This should be free. Technically. I don't have ultimate though to engage a fight. Nice. Nice. I won't. Nice. Alright. Nice. Big ult. Big. Nice. What's back here? The flash. Okay, well, ooh. Yeah, a little bit, a bit too aggressive here, but a bit too aggressive. I like the idea, but a little bit aggressive. Oh my gosh, I missed my W again. Nice. Nice. Okay, we end. GG's. G. At least one good game. A decent game, I suppose. Right now, Kaisa is actually pretty strong. If you look right now, she has a 51% win rate, which is pretty high for a champion like Kaisa. When she's balanced, she should be around 49%. But the reason why she's so good right now is because of IE and RB. Because of IE, Kraken Slayer, and Static. Like these 3 items are really good for the champion. Nice. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. Jax being fed, that's the worst thing that can happen. Please don't feed a Jax. Ah. 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 There was an echo there. Yeah, I mean, whatever. Nice. There you go. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. Lux, wanna do that to me? No problem. Okay, he's really trying. He's really trying right now. Oh my lord, there's oh fuck, come on, man. Come on! Leave me alone! Huh? Nice. Do I live? Maybe. Maybe I live? Maybe I live? Working RB combo. Oh, I kill him. Okay, at least I kill him. Oh my gosh, I was stuck in the Cassiopeia field. Rip. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Alright, good. Big. Oh, Oh, god damn it! Oh my lord! Nice. All right, good. The Jack's going for like the Jack's going for like the 1v4 play. Really pushing the limits with this character right now. We're really pushing the limits, 100%. Can you see the Baron here? Oh my gosh. Again, fighting. Oh my gosh, I couldn't even press my barrier, but I went through it. I guess we lose. Oh my gosh, I guess we lose this. So sad. Alright. Unlucky.